You're listening to Business Over Wine.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Business Over Wine. You can see Paulina and I are in different. I don't know. When we recorded the last one, it put you on my side, so I don't know.
I see you on this side, and I'm on this side.
Oh,
so
see, and you're above me. Well,
we are on two different continents.
We are on two different continents. Paulina is in Warsaw.
Yeah, I'm in Warsaw, Poland, and she's in New Mexico.
I know it. Yes, and we're here with our tea and our coffee.
Yes. Cheers.
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 Well, we're going to be talking about direct sales and social media today.
Yes.
So even though we are in two different continents right now, we're still going to record an episode.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about Pinterest, Facebook,
and
Instagram.
Yes. So this is a season when as a direct sales rep you should cash in. This is an opportunity to everyone is buying some gifts, and you need to kind of convince them to buy your gifts.
Right.
I mean, from you.
Yeah.
Yes, and they're convincing to buy gifts from you, and I think that's the biggest challenge of swimming through the sea of the ads and buy from me, buy this gift. So I think this is the challenge of social media, well, in general. I think not only during the Christmas season.
Right.
But it's a big challenge of getting through the sea of ads and how you do it and how you stand out. So what's the first thing to stand out?
Right. Well, and what you're seeing is, okay, so now we have Black Friday, which kind of starts, middle of Thanksgiving dinner, which is irritating, but and then it lasts throughout the whole weekend, and then you have Cyber Monday. So for us direct sales gals, it has almost turned into, for anybody, I shouldn't limit that to direct sales, but for anybody in business, it has become this week-long sales event. So how do you tackle that as a direct salesperson, as a business person? And there's a couple ways. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can provide, your sale for Black Friday and try and get your business all crammed into one day. Or what I suggest is that you offer specials throughout the weekend and throughout the week. So make it 7 days of specials, and you have something different every single day. So that way, maybe you attract people to one sale, or maybe you attract them to all, because it's going to be something totally different every single day. Maybe people are more inclined to buy because eventually there will be something in there that they've been eyeballing, and now you've put a sale on it or put a special on it, and so now you've packaged it in a way that they want it now.
I think the biggest challenge is that all the businesses, the direct sales businesses, they prepare some marketing materials for use. And right now, when I open my Facebook today, this afternoon,
was I blowing you up?
Yeah, well, you are one of the many.
Yeah.
You are one of the many, and there was a beautiful ads with gifts and ribbons. And after the 15th ad, I was like, oh my God, and scrolling through. I think that at this point, it has to be more personal. I think the biggest thing, go to the store, get a couple reindeers and hats, and put yourself in ad. Grab the product, take a selfie with it, put your face to it, because your friends will stop on your photo.
Right.
You hope. Right?
They're going to stop. They're going to stop on your face versus just some stock ad.
So take the product and put it with your face, because again, you can hope that your friends will stop on your face.
Right. Especially if you're looking goofy or doing something unique.
You have to really, to stand out, you have to be different. You have to put a little bit of work into it. Don't rely on what your business is providing to you, because every single direct sales company is providing very similar marketing.
Well, and if you're using it and the rest of your team is using it, then you're exploding somebody's Facebook with the same image 400 million times. And even though that can kind of get that message across, it's also going to be a little overwhelming for your client, and they're going to be like, oh my God, I don't even know, I don't even want to see it anymore.
Yeah, but unfortunately, break through the especially when you are new to to the brand. I'm sure a lot of you have all those peers on your street who sell the same product, so you have to stand out. So the selfie, or put your face in a little photo, make a little video, and just talk about the product and just do something organic.
Right.
So how we could use Pinterest?
So Pinterest is a lot like the same thing we're talking about when it comes to Facebook. It's very visually appealing, so you're going to want to put your own spin, when you search anything. So if you're looking for women's gift, or friend, female friend gift, 400 million things are going to come up. So you need to find that unique selling point that is your company, your product. So, you put together these cute little pictures and then upload them to Pinterest, but you have to make sure that they go to your sales site. The other thing that takes a little bit of time is you could get an image, save it to your computer, and then reload it to Pinterest with your information in the background, your website, your stuff like that, versus just pinning something, which takes a little bit less time. It takes less time to just pin something, but if you save the photo and then re-add it to Pinterest with your URL and stuff like that, when people go and search these things, it'll come up and they can click on it and go straight to your direct sales website. So
so it has to be accessible.
It does take time. Any social media is going to eat up some time, but you've got to be, if you want to make those sales, you absolutely have to do it. It's absolutely essential.
I think that the great idea would be to create a Pinterest board, gifts for her and gifts for him. And
right.
You can step in and you can write in this description of the photo is, this is a gift under $25. If you have that secret Santa at work and you don't want to really spend too much, or you cannot spend too much, and have those options there, but have it divided so it's very accessible, it's helpful, it's providing information to your clients.
And make sure you have those tags.
Yes.
Tags.
Yes. Yeah. And then, if you are amazing, you've been driven, and you will get, with the one click, they can go to your website and purchase it. You just made the sales, but it has to sync in together. You have to have the boards correctly set up, and it's very easy. You can Google how to connect my website to Pinterest, and you will have a description how to do it. It's very, very easy.
Right.
And you will have to spend maybe 2-3 hours putting the photos of the products, creating boards, and connecting the links, and you can push that to Facebook and Instagram to promote and say that you have those information available.
Right. And like I said, you got to make sure that you have your tags in your description. And when you're writing your description and looking at these tags that you want to tag your photo with, you got to think about how the average consumer is going to search something. Because obviously you can't put 40 million tags, otherwise Google's going to find you and be like, we're not putting your search engine optimization just because you have 40 million things on there. But having some really, really smart words, well thought out, well written descriptions like gifts under $25. That's perfect. And you populate that board, and you populate each one, like each little image that says gifts under $25, $25 gift. Wording things in a way so that way when people do search for these kinds of things, your image is coming up in their search.
So how about Instagram? Because Instagram, it's very much millennial, right?
It's very millennial. It's very personal. Yeah. They don't want to see the ads on there. They're definitely not. So in my recommendation would be like we were talking about for Facebook, a creative selfie. So you with reindeer ears with wearing the product or whatever it is. I'm thinking like for LuLaRoe, you could have a picture of your LuLaRoe leggings sitting by a fire with some really cute boots on, and you could say, thank God I did not have to do the Black Friday nightmare.
So I think the difference between the Facebook and Instagram is hashtag, because you can use the same image. But I think with the Instagram, you have to use the hashtags. You have to figure out what hashtags work. But
Right.
you can use the same image.
I would agree and disagree with you. I think definitely you can use the same image and push it to your Facebook, but I would say your marketing should be a little different, and you shouldn't do that all the time, because then people are going to know, well, she just puts whatever is on her Facebook on her Instagram, or vice versa, and they're not going to follow both. And whether that matters to you or not, if they follow you in one and you don't care about the other, that's fine. But I do think your marketing you should mix it up every now and then.
Yeah, I have my business page on Facebook, kind of connected to Instagram, but I don't. On Instagram, I always put 2 more images because I have them in 3s.
There you go.
So I only choose 1 image to put on Facebook, and the other 2 goes on Instagram. So if you want to see everything, you have to go to both.
Right. And I'm the same way. My business Instagram is rarely gets pushed to my Facebook. Usually I'm promoting my classes or my blog posts and that sort of thing. Those are the things that are going on my Facebook page versus Instagram is a little bit more personal. It's my coffee, my clients, my, that kind of stuff. Behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we have 3 advices, right?
Yes.
Adding the photos of yourself and selfies with the product, or you can, if you can have a product for you, if it's like candles, you can make little gift baskets and show them how to add stuff to the gift baskets.
Right.
Making something, or if you're selling Pamper Chef, you can make a cool gift basket. You can kind of be creative with it. Just don't expect. Because everyone, if you have other peers in the street, everyone is doing the same, so you have to be kind of outside.
Well, and that whole DIY, do-it-yourself kind of thing is really in right now, and learning how to do something on your own. So I think if you could teach something with the product and be like, I used this and this and this to make this. Like Lularoe leggings, I learned how, a long time ago, I learned how to make roses out of leggings or socks, and it looks like a beautiful rose. If you're a Lularoe rep, you could roll up you could teach in your in 30 seconds how you can fold it to make it look really pretty, like a little pretty gift, put a bow on it, and then now
Slap
people now people are going to be like, I got to go buy those leggings and make that, Yeah. So anytime you can teach people something, I think is also good. Yeah.
So the photos, making organic, adding your face to it, so people stop on the feed on your face, or even if it's something you did and you cannot wear it, I would put myself with it. Do the selfie. Yeah. Putting your face to the photos, it's an important part because people will stop.
Absolutely.
Then create Pinterest boards, right?
Create Pinterest boards. Keep your tags and your descriptions short but concise, making sure that they're well written.
And then the Instagram should be a little bit different than Facebook because this is 2 different generations.
Absolutely, and making sure those hashtags are on point.
Okay, so I think we can wrap it up on that note.
Yes. Thanks again for joining us for another episode of Business Over Wine. Sorry there's no wine tonight. Business over tea and coffee. Please do subscribe to our channel. You've seen us on 2 different continents now. Hopefully we'll be back next episode together on our couch.
Yeah. So please subscribe, follow us on social media, and we'll see you on the air.
We'll see you next time.